Evening, I'm back. So on this one, it will be the time to uh, look at our two last thread and to find how we can win some easy time on our previous thread. Uh, we start to have more maths to use, I mean the logs, the other video, uh, and we start to know at least the routes, how you are supposed to play, and all the stuff regarding to AQ40. So now it will be time for us to increase the pace and to play more aggressive, of course, to try to sub as quick as we can, 35 minutes in this instance. So to explain everything, I will use lot of support video, sorry, the one from our last thread, the one from Eternal, which is fucking nice to see, and probably also some part of one of the Salad Bakers run during the classic era, which is not exactly the same because the gear is not the same, the debuff are not the same, blah 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 blah. But well, we will have a, like I told you before, a lot of maths to work on, and it's time to just look at everything. Uh, so next time I will just go on the Eternal run as first and coup this. Okay. For the next timer and until the end, we will also start to do this thing. Okay. I didn't wanted to try hard on the two first one, but now we got DMF and it will be almost the same pull all the time. So just we will just go on the left, wait for the comeback of the obsidian, and we start the raid on the obsidian, then on the four behind. As usual, we until we are not able to sub for 30 minutes, we will wreck on start, and we will keep the wreck for Kitun on weakness. Let's pull. Uh, about the next thread, I want to show you some stuff. We will swap some small things. First, I will ask you to just leave in bank all the speedrun mats. The boots, the skull, the nifty, you can remove it from your bag for now, okay? We will just try to focus on the DPS and how we can just improve the pace between all the pull and all the trash. Okay, so there is no point to try some sneaky speed things between Sartura and Frankris, and it won't change. It won't change a lot of things anyway. I will also ask to stop using the Zanza speed. We will move on Ruids. And if you are a tank or if you die, you can also use after the Zanza. Uh, I think we can manage to get the road until the end, but if you're not really confident on your ability to survive on the pack after the twins, you can swap on the after twins. But well, we will try to pump more on the next run, and it's time to use the proper consume to do it. I will also ask to bring a lot of solar fruits, the one who just had 10 STR. Why? Because on pool we can't use the big one, but during the run we don't have the time to wait for the 10 second and to lose one DPS who just, it's not one, it's 24 warrior DPS who have to at some point use 10 seconds to get the buff up. No, we will just move in and use this one to just never stop. And that's pretty much all. Also try to get your Arta stuff, okay? All melee can at sometimes tank something. If you tank and if you have it, you will apply the debuff on it, and that means more DPS. Okay, it's fucking cheap. It's one Arthas leap and one blind will, I think. So just go for it. I can craft it. Almost all the alchemists can craft it. Take some, please. And it's a 30, or yeah, it's a 30. So you need two. And yes, I guess that's all. For the rest, you have yes, I will also have. I already asked you, but grab also a GAPP, please. We will prepot just to avoid some fucking death, like the one on Jid on the last run. But we will also change a bit the strategy because we just act like stupid, and mainly me act like a stupid player. So I will just swap some tool on Scarum. So first, uh, on this pack, we wreck and we death wish to avoid to lose so many times. Just take the first one on sight, and if it's not a thorn, and the thorn you will see it if you play with the camera like that. Okay, you will see it. You put the camera max distance above. The thorn is the trash with the small balls around him. Okay, and for the rest, you just despawn the first one, you despawn the second one, you despawn the third one, and we don't give a shit about the skill. Just go for it and keep just if we have a thorn at the last time. Everything on the eternal run is the pace on the trash. This is just that. This is just how quick they manage to fuck kill despawn all the trash. They are just chilling on the pool. They are not trying to go fast. They just have a fucking insane DPS, and we have to work on that to win more time. It's not just about the pull, the trick, it's just about being able to DPS quicker. Okay, for Scaram, I will show you another stuff. We will change a bit a way to do it. So I swap some tools on the GDoc. Perfect. By the way, for now the GNOC is not update on the Vicious tools. I will have to do it after. I add these tools, alright, for Scaram. The main goal of Scaram is not to focus the boss, is just to kill at before moving back on the boss the other ads, because the other ads have some huge DPS on the player. They can cast the Arcane Explosion, and if we have too much of them, like 6, it will kill someone because we won't be able to tank everything. So at 75% and at 50% before moving on boss, and we will mark the boss, so you will see the skull on the boss all the time. Just kill, please, the illusion before. To do that, we will dispatch the warrior on the side on the spawn, and because it will have almost the same DPS on all spots, and the illusion have less HP than the boss, we will kill for sure the illusion before the boss. Okay, so the warrior of the group 2-3 will be on the left spot, or the left spot, sorry. 4-5 you will stay on mid. 6-7 you will move on right. So on the split, regarding to your group, you move on your spot, you kill the Scaram on the spot, and you move back to the last one who is still alive. The last one who is still alive will be the good one. And we do it at 75%, at 50%, and at 25 we don't give any more shit because we will have 2 of tank on the ad, and we can just finish the boss to finish it quicker. So on at 25% you can stay on the market boss. One of the good things of this POV is to look at how it's important on AQ14 to have a max camera distance to see the nameplate, sorry, because most of the time under the nameplate you can see the spell and you can kick the fucking spell if you see the spell. The funny thing is here, their DPS was just that fucking insane. They just spawned the 75 and the 50% damage at the same time, so they had the double split. The double split. And if we want to compare with what we did on the same boss, let's see the pace, the pull. So here, for example, we lose already 3 or 5 seconds. And I just want to see Skeram. Okay, right here. Fuck me. So here, because we don't mark the boss, we didn't know who was the good one. And so we had a split, like I told you before, um, before we managed to kill the two other ones. So some ads still alive. Shit got MC right here. Mages, please, on this boss. One thing, just one thing. Ship the mind control player and just spam ship on him. Okay? I will just give this job to one mage. Your DPS is just not worse when the mind control is up. Okay? And because there will be probably some cleave at some point, it could happen. And if we cleave and we crit, it will be a bleed. You will have to ship and ship and ship and ship and ship. And Paladin also be ready to stun the mind control player. You are probably one of the best class to just stop a warrior if a warrior is mind control. Because here we have two things to be scared of. First, we don't want to kill shit. Okay, because shit is a friend, shit is full world buff, and it's just the start of the run. So we don't want to lose any of our friend at this stage. And also, shit, when he's mind control, is a Fury Warrior full cooldown. If he just go on close like Priest Mage, the Warlock, or if he just jump on another warrior, he will just destroy him. So shit is supposed to be, the mind control is supposed to be control, stun. I think the blind could be nice if the rogue is quick enough, but I'm pretty sure the blind is not something we can rely on because if there is just one cleave, the blind will just jump out. So the stun from the paladin and the ship right after. Okay, this is just a really quick fight anyway. So just focus on the control if you can. And here, yes, okay, Jid will have probably be saved if he GAPP, I guess. So next time try to be just more discipline. Use more discipline. Be careful and just DPS on the good one. And also, please, 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 warrior, just kick. Okay, the tank cannot do it because we don't use a shield at this stage and we don't have a kick on defensive stance. You are all on Zerg stance. You have your fucking pummel up. Just kick the mob. This is just fucking painful to lose 3 player, and we were close to lose another one because John was just really close to die also. We can also, of course, use fear as a warrior on the mind control. Okay, next. Next. Let's show. So here the call was to jump in. Okay, here it was perfect. All the debris move quick on the Mind Slayer. We drag everything behind. Yeah, nothing to say. Everything's fucking perfect. The patrol come right after. We pack. We sapper. I think we should probably just dispatch the sapper next one because yeah, it's pointless to use all the sapper. So I will probably attribute some group. For example, I think the group 2, 3, 4 will sapper this pack, and the group 4, 5, 6 will sapper on the trio bug to despawn the trash mob after you just died. So here, as always, Mind Slayer, no cleave, no more Mind Slayer, you can cleave. Pretty easy. The fuck? Okay, thanks for that. Fuck me. Okay, what did just happen? Alright, I already talked with Kawabunka about the pace of the pull, but now it will be the time to pull quicker. For example, I don't know if it's the last pack. No, it was the last one, so... Okay, this one should be the first one, I guess. Yes. Okay, so it's 2742. Alright. Here we already we just have one mob. Okay, so right here the hunter should have already pulled back the pack. Okay, this is the mob 50%. He will die before the other one just join, and it will prevent a knockback. If we pull too quick, the other guardian, the Vecnis guardian, will just charge and knock back us. We don't want that. We want to have the pack on site as quick as we kill this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, we lose around 10 seconds on this pull. So here we will have to increase this stuff. Nothing to say on Yoj. We did a nice job. We just try to move quicker. And here I want to show you something. Okay, here, just before, eh, ta, 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 ta. This right here, all the player who just start to DPS on those two trash before the other four are not back, this is a mistake. Okay? Why? Because if you start to DPS quicker and if you move them below 20%, the other one will charge before we are on position. On this pack, it doesn't mean a lot of things because the four other one just come really, really quick. And I'm also doing a mistake because I know most of the time the healer gets the mob on them before the off-tank manage to get the right symbol. So I prefer to move in to apply the Thunder Fury debuff and to push back all the stuff. But I will just show you how much discipline could be useful for a red. Okay, we are going to the right spot. Okay, just look. The pack is full. No one is going to DPS this one. The pack is just full. The off tank who are supposed to get the mob just move a bit in front to get the mob, and the other one just wait. There is no fucking DPS, no AoE from mage, nothing. Because the main goal right here is just to pack A as quick as we can everything here and to avoid any knockback before all the trash are packed with the melee right here. If we start to DPS before, it will happen what just happened on the pack right after with us. I'm not sure we had any trouble here. For example, you see the last one, the square joined, the triangle is already at 50%. So the tank who is supposed to get the square is close to get knocked back before he was able to be on the position. So you just put your ass here and you wait until the mob just come. If you are not supposed to tank, of course. And so right here, like always, backpedaling, move back on position, okay? Almost all the player who got knocked back here, you're not on the right pixel. Okay, it's there is no magical. I don't have any magical power to manage all the time to just get knocked back behind and behind and behind. Okay, here it's my fault. For example, I just move too quick, I get knocked back. Fuck me. This is my fucking fault. I save myself with the gem. And here we did the mistake. I will show you because a lot of players want grid DPS and it's not the good thing. So you already start to DPS on skull when the triangle is just right here. And see the skull 40, 30, 20%, and here those mob can charge and just remove all the tank before we are in position. So this is a perfect example of just be able to be disciplined, to win more time, and to prevent any fucking death. We were just fucking lucky here. You killed it before they were able to land the spell. Here, by the way, the position was fucking nice. Almost all the player didn't get knockback behind. Almost. And we failed here with the red patrol, but because they are so fucking disciplined, after this pack, you will see that they don't also give a fuck to pull those 6 with the red patrol Why? Because everything just stay on the same position all the time and no one get knocked back behind. So you see they just move back quick after the pull and they will just wait and wait and wait until the pack is on them. So here there is 9 mob, okay? Whatever, we don't care. They don't do any damage anyway. You can tank like 4 or 5, maybe 4 or 5, it's hard, but you can tank 2 or 3, it won't change, okay? And they clear, and they kill, and they don't give a shit about the others, they just kill and clear. And so, of course, there is no mage AoE, okay? Because if the mage AoE, when the small one will just spawn, it will just jump on the mage, so it fuck everything. Okay, if we have the red patrol who just join, mage, no AoE. You leave it for the warrior. They will do it better than you anyway. We are on plate, we will kill them, and it will prevent you to die. There is no way to try to rush DPS and to win some pass to just lose more time for us. I hope it's fucking crystal clear for the mages also, and especially one of the mages. Yes, also the warrior talk about the healing flask for Satura. I think it's a good call. If you want to use the healing flask, this is probably the first fight we can use it, because if you have already equipped the trinket just before this pack, here you swap, you get ready to use it just before the pull, and you use it right now. You swap back your gear, and you go in with your healing sets. Uh, Nothing hard to say or whatever. I will just show you the next part. They have, by the way, almost the same run than us, but they just hit harder and they just move faster. And one of the best example, it's this part, alright? So they clean really quickly those 2-1, and after they will just jump in, and I will show you the 2 reds and you will understand. So again, because we have a lot of new players who will just join us recently, I want to remember something on those pack, okay? So the big white, no, first start with the small Satura. The small Satura knock back around it, and it will knock back you like at 100 yards. So be all the time on the right position regarding to where we are fighting and where we don't want to get knocked back. Almost all of the time we don't want to get knocked back behind this mob. So just stay close to the wall or just stay behind with your interceptor up, of course. The small bugs apply a poison on a target. This poison, maybe we'll get the poison on this one. I don't know if we have the debuff on him or not. So by the way, look at the pace. Just moving front, just fucking move in front and just taking everything. No one give a shit. It's fine. If we DPS faster, we are not afraid of getting charged. And of course, because there was a wasp right here, as warrior, just play close to the wall. I'm not sure I saw the debuff. Okay. I will try to show you the debuff on my video because I'm pretty sure I'm getting hit by one of this one. How did we manage to get Sartre, by the way? I just want to see it. I think we had a pretty nice... but I was not on the extents. Yeah. I played really bad on this one. A good a good consume, by the way, for Sartura is the leap. Okay, when you saw your HP falling down to 40 or 30%, maybe less, just fucking leap when she's cleaving, and then okay, you leap, you stay on melee, and you hit. If you're more lucky than me, you will maybe crit at some point, but. And so about no, nope, nope. Okay, this is the first one or not the first one? Okay, this is the first one. Here, the first pull was nice. We just move fast. This one also because it jumped right after, but we should have kite this one in front just before. Here, that was just a mistake. After the second one, we should have already. Here, we just lose so many time to try to chase this fucking one. I didn't take any poison. Jesus. Bah. I will just explain it even if we don't see the debuff. So for the paladin, you can avoid any charge by using a lib on the player. I mean the blessing. Okay, the one who is acting like a FAP. You just put it if you see some critical player like I don't know a priest or a mage who got the debuff. You can just put the blessing of liberty on him, and you will provide the charge because the second poison is a poison who just reduce the move speed. The blessing will just erase the second poison before it just apply on the target. Also on Uran, don't do the same thing. Don't forget to dispel the tank. Okay, like you saw here, we are all fucking sleep, and that was painful to see. We lose 1, 2, 3, 4 warrior, and that was fucking disgusting. So please, please dispel all the time the tanks, and just also dispel the warrior if it's before the 35%. Come back to the eternal run. We were pretty unlucky on this part but it was not our fault. It was just the RNG. The patrol just crossing is a fucking bad timing. So we have to hold a bit. I don't know if they try to pull this one. No, no. They were also not really. Oh no, they were lucky. They were lucky. This is a fucking good passing. Yeah, perfect pull, perfect chain. Mm. All right. Well, nothing really hard to say for us, I guess. We had a pretty nice placement. We just had to wait because here this one we should have pulled just this one here maybe quicker. We were a bit yeah, we were too slow on this one. We should have pulled it before. But the rest was pretty nice. So I won't take so many time. Ah yes, I had to respect. That's why we took so many time before pulling this one. Renox just died and he asked me to move on Furry Prod. So yeah, I had to respect. And also I'll forget to swap my weapon, which is fucking dumb. Alright, I just want to show you something about the twins, and it's for the run from Salad Baker because they used a smart placement. We already also used it during the classic time, so it will be time to do the same thing, and the smart placement is to reduce the run between the two twins. On the first movement, by the way, I think if we are late at some times you can use a speed potion. It's a good consume. But did they just put the... No, they didn't put it. Hmm. We should put the twins just right here. I don't know if they will do it on the next one. Maybe. Let's see that. Yeah, like that. Here. Here it's a good position. So we will try to do it if we can. If we cannot, we don't care, but if we can, we will do it. And after I will move back on the Eternal Run to show you the trash after twin, sorry, because it was really aggressive and really nice, and they had an ID close to 2 hours. They had 4 Mind Slayer like us on better spots, I guess, but it was almost the same thing. Of course, don't forget on all the trash to use as much engineer consume as you can, the dynamite. Don't use the sapper, okay, because we want to use the sapper on the double pack on top. So after the twins, no more sapper, but don't forget to use the dynamite on the first pack. And so yes, you see it. They just kill the first pack inside, and after they just go in, and we will do the same thing. And don't forget to do this warrior. Just it's fucking nice to see that. Okay, you are all warriors and you are all almost full plate right now. Okay, rank 4, 14, whatever, you have plate, you know it. You are also using the greatest turn shield potion, like that, we just reduce like at least 20% of all the damage on the specific trash. But those wasp, sorry, they silence in AoE. For the warrior, it's fucking painful because we can't taunt back the mob if they are running out. But you, as a DPS, you can just do something. It's just fucking DPS quick and try to get back a trash on the red if you see it moving close to the healer. So now he saw those one, okay, this one, sorry, the moon, moving close to the healer. So they just move quick on it, and the warrior who get it move back after on the red. All of you can do that, not particularly the tank. And that's all for the rest. Like I told you, compared to us, it's just being more aggressive on pull and also more efficient on DPS. The red DPS was pretty nice on the last raid. Uh, we still lost a lot of players and we missed at least 10 DMF. So we have to focus on keeping the DMF on the player and to avoid any deaths, and to also increase our DPS, just fucking increase our DPS as much as we can. I just realized I didn't have the good weapon. At the perfect timing, 20% of the boss. I just want to see, because we had a pretty nice clean on twins. We missed around 15% DPS to avoid one more blink. It would have been nice, but the death of Renox, and because we are using for now Feral, who will be probably the last run with us for him, because we should have enough warriors for the next raid to move Vilcor on the pug raid. So it means more DPS, even if he's doing a fucking great job with us for now. Don't forget also, warrior, on those pack to keep, please, your Rage Jerk for the fear. Okay, how many players just got fear on this previous pack? There is two options. You have this wish or you have the Rage Jerk up. Okay. I will try to see here. So Poudre. Who is that? It's a mage? Oh no, it's Taikuri. Okay. Val on his warrior. Poudre managed to click on at this point, but those three here, why the fuck it's so... I don't have more. No! I want the name. I want so fucking big because we all have the same skin. I don't know who is who. Hmm. Well, to avoid losing more DPS, please, not like that. All right? You have this wish, or you keep your Berserker Rage up to cancel the fear of the champion. Okay? The priest cannot buff all the time all the red, and it's better for them to use it on the rogue, for example, or just on the tank because the tank cannot swap. So all the melee and the DPS melee just fucking keep your cooldown to remove the first fear because there will be just one fear. So this is just one spell on each pack. Not really hard. Try to focus on it. And like I told you, here we were not aggressive enough. We will change that on the next. That means we have to be on the right position all the time. But for the rest, like I told you, we had a nice run. We just have to boost DPS, so we will swap some consume, and we will have um, to increase the pull pace, or just to pull more aggressive. Just move forward, and that's all. Okay. Mm, yeah, I think it's enough. I think it's enough. I hope we will maybe manage to sub 38. 38 could be fine, I guess. With the MF on all the red, if there is no big mistake at start. And it's also up to you. I mean, each of you uh, to avoid dying. It should be okay. See you on Tuesday. Don't forget your gear. Don't forget to buff. Don't forget to get DMF. DMF will be up in some hours right now, so don't forget to take it. And see you in red. Bye bye.